Hello students, welcome to today's computer class, and today we will continue with conditional statement. And in this video we will make two programs based on if then else and if then else if along with flowcharts. So we are going to draw flowcharts also along with program. So what is a flowchart? Flowchart, you can say it is a step-by-step approach to solve any task through diagram. So how will you define flowchart? It is a step-by-step approach to solve any task through diagram. Fine. And in flowchart, each step is represented by a box of some specific type. Like in flowchart, what kind of boxes we use? First box is oval shape, and this is start and stop box. This is called start and stop box, oval shape. Then we use box of shape parallelogram, and this is input output box. Then a box of rectangular shape, and this is called process box. This is diamond shaped box, and this is called decision box. Right? And these boxes will be connected to each other through arrows. So in this flowchart, we will use arrows also. Fine. So let's make a program, and the program is we need to input cost price and selling price, and the condition is if selling price is greater than cost price, then calculate profit and profit percent, otherwise loss and loss percent. So I think program is clear to you what we have to do. So first we will draw the flowchart based on this program. So I am repeating the program. What we have to do? We have to input or enter cost price and selling price. So let's do step by step. So first, in flowchart, as I told you, the first box will be start box. Fine. So let's draw the oval shape box, and that is start box. Now the next step is to enter cost price and selling price, and enter means input, and for that we will use which box? Input box. So we will draw parallelogram, and inside parallelogram we will write enter CP and SP, cost price and selling price. You can use AND word also. Fine. Then we have entered. Then we will apply the condition. So what is the condition? Condition is, first for condition we will use decision box, diamond shape, and the condition is SP greater than CP question mark. Is SP greater than CP question mark? If it is true, it will go to the yes. If it is true, if selling price is greater than cost price, then we have to calculate profit and profit percent. And to calculate something, which box we will use? Process box. See, process box is used for calculation and for initialization. For example, you assign any value into a variable. For example, a equals to 10. Then in which box we will represent that? Process box. So for initialization and calculation, we will use process box. Now, we will use process box, and process box is of rectangular shape. Fine. Now the P, profit. Profit will be SP minus CP. Fine. Profit we have calculated. Now it's turn to calculate profit percent. Again, process box, PP. What is the formula of profit percent? P divide. So divide in Q basic you represent by slash. P by CP into asterisk. For percent you will use 100. P by CP into 100. Fine. Then display. Display means output. Fine. So shape of input box and output box is same. So parallelogram, output. For here you will write display. Fine. Display what? P and PP both. Fine. Now if it is no means cost price is greater than selling price. In that case we will calculate loss, and the loss will be CP minus SP, and the loss percent, what is the formula for loss percent? Same way, loss divided by CP into 100, and then stop, and we will connect this display also with stop. Fine. So this is a flow chart. Fine. Step by step we have to go, and instead of writing the step, we will represent the step with boxes. Boxes of different shape. For input, parallelogram. For decision or for condition, we will use decision box. For calculation, we will use process box. And at the beginning, start. At the last, stop. Fine. Now we will make a program. So program, after the flow chart we will make the program of the same task. So let's start. First is CLS. Fine. So CLS, then input, enter CP and SP. Fine. CP, SP. Now the condition. If SP greater than CP, then we will calculate profit. Profit will be P equals to SP minus CP. PP, profit percent, P by CP into 100. Fine. Then print P and PP, or separately you can display print profit equals to within inverted comma semicolon P. Again print profit percent within inverted comma then semicolon PP. There is no space, that's why I am writing in short. Fine. Print P comma PP. Fine. Now else, if then, this will, otherwise it will go to the else. Else loss equals to CP minus SP. Loss percent equals to L divided by CP into 100. Print L comma LP. Fine. And then we need to close if, and for that we will use AND if. Fine. And to end the program we will use AND. Fine. And when you run this program, it will ask enter CP and SP. So you will enter CP. For example, you have given CP 200 comma SP 350. So CP 200, SP 350. Condition will be checked, and according to that, either profit, in this case profit or loss, profit, because SP is greater than CP. So profit and profit percent will be calculated and displayed. Fine. Now I am taking one more problem based on if then else if. If then else if. So first we will understand what is the problem. You have to make a program in which we will accept two numbers. We will enter two angles and check whether the angles are complementary, supplementary, or neither complementary nor supplementary. So first we should know how when the angles will be complementary. If their sum is 90 degree. If their sum is 180, then the angles are supplementary. If neither 90 nor 180, then in that case neither complementary nor supplementary. See. Now in this, how many conditions are there? How many conditions? First we will calculate the sum of two angles. Then we will check if the sum equals to 90. Then display complementary angles. Otherwise again it will check another condition. If sum of angles equals to 180. Fine. Then display supplementary. Else neither supplementary nor complementary. So two conditions are there. So when we use else if then else you use when only one condition is there. If then else if you use when there is more than one condition. Fine. See, when I make the program, then it will be more clear. But before making the program, what we have to do? We have to draw the flow chart. So let's start. First, start. Fine. What we have to input or enter? Enter two angles. I am taking two angles, A and B, let it be, or PQ, any angles you can take. Fine. Or you can write with message. Enter, it's your wish, enter two angles, A, B. Fine. Then either you calculate sum separately or directly also. In condition you can use A plus B. Okay. First we will find out the sum of two angles. S equals to A plus B. And for this for calculation we use which box? Process box. So this is rectangle in shape. Right. This is input. Then we will apply the condition. Condition is S equals to 90. Is S equals to 90? If it is true, then display which angles? Complementary angles. Display complementary angles. Fine. Let me correct its shape. Fine. But if it is no, sum of angles is not equal to 90, then we have to check the other condition. Then to check the condition, we will again use decision box, and in decision box we will use is s equals to question mark also, is s equals to 180 question mark. Fine. If it is yes, then output box display what? Supplementary. Display supplementary angles. Fine. If it is no, means neither 90 nor 180, then it should display neither complementary nor supplementary. Display neither complementary nor supplementary. Fine. Then stop. And these two boxes you cannot leave as it is without connecting. So you need to connect these boxes with stop. Fine. So this is the flow chart to check whether the angles are complementary or supplementary or neither complementary nor supplementary. I hope it is clear. Now we will make program. So let's make programs quickly. So for making program, first we will write CLS. Then input, enter two angles. Angles we will have taken A comma B. Then we calculated sum of two angles, S equals to A plus B. Then we applied condition if S equals to 90, then to display what you use, print. Then print angles are complementary or complementary angles. Any message you can give, complementary angles. Fine. Else if S equals to 180, else if without space, S equals to 180, then print supplementary angles. Fine. Else if condition, then task, then statement. Else if condition, then statement. Else print neither complementary nor supplementary. And then to close, if we will use and if with space, else if without space, and if with space. And to end the program, we will use and. Fine. So I hope these programs are clear to you, concept is clear. So that's it in this video. Thank you so much.